So here's a fun question for you guys. If we're getting some new blocks, but let's say that there was one block or item you could take from Minecraft, what would it be and why?
Gravel.
Gravel.
What?
Why?
What?
Huh?
What?
Because
That was quick.
it stings
No
so badly
hesitation.
when you're mining and you hit a wall of gravel and you're like, oh, I've got to change the shovel. Like, it hurts my soul doing it. I just
That is
moment
true.
where you hit you're mining, you're strip mining, you're getting diamonds, and you hit gravel, and you're like, you just die a little bit inside, going, "Oh, I'm gonna have to get the shovel out now."
Couldn't you just put a
every time I feel like just something I lose some of my soul.
gravel?
Van agrees. He doesn't like block updates either.
Well, okay, it's not like okay. Like suspicious gravel, it's frustrating because you'll mine one and then it will like cause
Yeah.
blocks that should
Yeah.
fall that haven't yet
Yeah.
to fall. But it's like with suspicious gravel specifically.
And you end up with loads of flint in your inventory that you just do not
Oh
need.
yeah.
Oh, I always use a silk touch shovel, so
I mean, you could just fill up your inventory.
I do the torch method usually, so I get flint also.
I mean
Even
the
then,
nice
though.
thing.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry. The nice thing about gravel is that if you were strip mining, it's like a wonderful, opportunity to just like break a bunch of blocks everywhere, and that you're exposing more area. So you could theoretically find more diamonds or iron or what have you in a very short amount of time.
Or you
For
could
me,
just
that-
mine around it like I do. I just don't bother with it.
But yeah, that's a good point.
Do the
actually.
same
I
thing.
just change directions.
It's just that moment of having to change to the shovel.
Oh yeah,
just that
you're like
tiny
in the
moment,
zone.
like this has disrupted my whole flow of beings.
All right,
Nope,
my
I
2 blocks
100%
reach
get that.
gravel. I'm done.
Wait, what was it?
Nothing. It was-
You know we're recording this,
Sorry.
Silver. I can go back and listen to it.
Silver,
I
speak
just-
up.
Mine 2 blocks, right? You reach gravel and like, nope, I'm done.
Yep, no, I'm not
I
mining
got-
anymore.
yeah, nope.
Yep.
I'm gonna go the
Just
other way.
stops.
I quit Minecraft. I'm never logging in again. That's it.
So I know Van has an item he would like to get rid of.
Yes. Okay. This is about to turn into a little bit of a rant, and I apologize, but
Okay, let me put it just a second. Editor, can you put up a rant warning real quick? Okay. Earphone users, turn down volume. No, I'm just kidding.
but I have a tendency to think a bit about game design, and also just like how things like PvP flows. And for the longest time, like before 1.9, PvP was very fast-paced. Like someone could just kill you in like 5 seconds flat if you weren't careful. I think that kind of draws a lot of appeal because, I kind of grew up on survival games, so that thing was kind of very common. But it was also possible to have these long, grueling battles, like, say, with UHC. And I feel like the shield does not belong in the game, just in any kind of circumstance. Because in PvE circumstances, it's just way too OP. You can literally just block everything, and the entire game just doesn't really matter combat-wise. You can absolutely forego iron armor unless you want to have like feather falling boots or something along those lines. But also in PvP, like everything just grinds to a halt, and it just kind of turns into a shuffle match. Actually very similar to how the fishing rod was in 1.8 PvP, where it would just turn into this shuffle match and you're just kind of awkwardly rodding back and forth at each other. I hated that, and I hate it with the shield. It basically changes PvP in the exact same way, and I hate it so much because I like to reward aggressive play, and maybe that's a bit of bias here, but I just
You know what
I don't
this
like
makes
shuffle
me think
matches.
of? Van,
What?
this makes me think of our when we gave Christmas gifts to each other, and it devolved into King of the Christmas Tree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who could get to the top of the Christmas tree and stay there? And then I think Obi pulled out his shield, and you got mad.
I didn't get I didn't
You
get
weren't like
mad.
legitimate mad, but you were like, stop using your shield.
Yeah, because it seems so cheaty to me. It feels like it shouldn't be in the vanilla game.
No, you weren't you weren't legitimately mad, like literally mad, but you were. It was just funny because I
it was
remember
just-
that
Yeah.
Obi was like, I've got my shield, and you're like, this isn't fair.
But yeah, that's the end of my rant. Apologies for that.
I feel the same about totems in hardcore though.
I guess that's kind of a good point.
So I was
Yeah.
gonna say totems, and I was gonna say get rid of totems and just get good.
Yeah, but I think especially in hardcore, like you shouldn't be able to get totems. Like once you perish, that's it. You shouldn't be able to respawn, relocate.
Yeah, I feel like there's a reason why no totems is like one of the most popular homebrew rules in hardcore, and that's
Yeah.
basically the reason because it kind of loses a lot of its meaning as soon as you get a totem farm going.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like playing regular survival.
Yeah. Regular
Except I
survival, but you lose your
always-
second hand.
I
much.
always forget to have a totem in my hand. And I'm the totem farm person, and I always have 3 totems in my inventory, never one in my hand.
Mhm.
Could have come in handy last night, huh?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
it did come in. It
Oh,
did
it did
come in
one of
handy
the-
when I tried to jump him.
It did when you guys ganged up
Yeah.
on me. I did actually pop a totem. That's true. That was not nice.
Look, you
Neither
were
was
you were
what
killing
doing to
allays.
allays.
Because
What?
Ori told me that they
Poor,
drop heads.
Sweet, innocent allays. And you
Okay.
just murdered the entire
Okay,
mansion
to
of
be
them.
honest, it's because the allays looked like Beardo, and I was just so sad that Beardo hasn't been on in a while that I took my aggression out on them.
That's not how you show
Okay.
that you miss someone.
That's Beardo's way of showing affection.
That is
Yeah.
true. It's fine. All right, fine.
It's what he
Embrace
would've
your
wanted.
Beardo. Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
Beardo would have approved.
Not to the allay
Maybe not for
murdering.
the allays.
He would have approved the violence, but not the
True.
allay violence.
Yeah.
True. He wants every mini game to end in death.
That's a true statement.
So Silver, I think it's just Ori and Silver who haven't really mentioned it, right?
Oh.
Oh man.
Um,
I'll go first, story. Or,
Gravel.
I'll go first, story.
Great. I need to
I'm not
keep thinking.
gravel. I'm not gravel. So, if there's, did we say mob? We could do mob.
Not
did-
mob,
I did
just
not.
No,
blocker item.
block. Oh,
Or item.
oh man. Instead of removing it, can we like? Oh,
Hey, this is your turn. You say what you want. There's no rule.
I know. Thing is, so I know that's a topic, but I would probably downgrade the Elytra a ton.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then I'd buff minecarts a lot.
The minecarts I can get on with.
Yeah. But the I mean, don't get me wrong. The Elytra is so great for building and getting up and down places. But I feel like once you get one, right, it's just like totems. Not just like them, but it's like it's really easy from there on out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. Don't get me wrong, but it's just I think it's too OP. At like
Yeah,
the
that's
same thing
kinda
as
fair.
totems.
I actually noticed something last night. So I have like a speed 2 beacon, and I also had like soul speed going. And that was like something I was trying to achieve like all season. Sorry if I'm cutting you off.
No, you're not. You go ahead.
But I was like going through my main storage area. And I was like, wait, flying's faster than this anyway. You know, with all of this effort I put into it, it's just like, what's the point? when I could just spam rockets everywhere.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just I feel like it's too. I don't know a good word for it. I can't think of one at the moment. Just too overpowered, I think. Your turn, Ori.
Oh,
No pressure.
I don't have.
I
I
mean,
don't.
birch is always an option.
If you
like
need a
birch.
moment, we can cut and then get to what you're saying.
So I kind
I
of,
don't-
well, I'll say something because I kind of cheated and used totems, but Baloo said that first. I was thinking about this earlier. I don't understand, and this is not because they're not useful. I just don't know what they're used for. Prismarine shards, like I don't know what that is. I still don't know what prismarine shards are used for, and I just have a big collection of them in my chest, and I'm like, what's the point of these? It's worthless. So that's going to be my answer. I know they're
You
not
make
worthless.
prismarine blocks with them.
But what's
Yeah,
the
you
point of
make blocks
prismarine
with them.
blocks?
building?
They're pretty.
Oh, so it's all cosmetic?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what a lot of blocks in Minecraft, Chris.
Yeah, but if it's not spruce, then what's the point?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. What about copper? Just saying.
Well, copper you can make lightning rods, and that's fun.
Okay.
Well, with prismarine, you can make conduits. Like you have to have the
Actually, that's a good point.
prismarine stuff to go
So-
around the conduit to make it activate. So
So
it's not just.
I was watching Rich's stream, and he was looking for those Nautilus shells, and I had a bunch of them. So I gave them to him, and he said, "Oh, it's to make a
Conduit.
conduit."
Yep.
I still don't. I was like, "Oh, cool." I didn't actually know what it was, and I still don't.
But to be honest, I virtually never use them. I forget they're even in the game sometimes. It's just that I needed to be underwater at that point.
Conduits. I'm looking it up now.
It's you put it
Wait.
underwater and put prismarine in a certain pattern kind of structure around it, and it allows you to breathe underwater and give you night vision underwater, and
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Stuff
when it's
it-
raining as
it
well.
will attack things.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you need
it travels
prismarine for.
more.
Okay, well now I want prismarine back. So I don't-
Plus, they make a cool noise when you go near them.
No, yeah.
Like the beacon does, I think. From what I can remember. I can't
gonna
even
be
picture
honest.
what the noise is now. I said that, and now I can't even remember what the noise is. But yeah, I'm sure they do. I'd not imagine that, have I? They do make a noise, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Yes,
like a
yeah.
hum.
I believe they do. Yeah, that's good ambient stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think finding the Nautilus shells are harder than actually finding the heart of the sea.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
It's terrible. They should become, I think, a little bit more viable. Like, I don't know. Get a brush the sand. You find one.
That would be a cool
Yeah,
thing to
not
find.
a bad
in
idea. Yeah.
yeah.
The
I mean,
It also
just
makes a
sand.
lot of sense.
a brush
Yeah.
would
The
use
stuffs.
a brush would be used just as much as shears would.
Yep. Yes, it would.
You know what? Microsoft, if you're watching this, that's a good idea by Silver.
No, yeah, I think the fun bit about the archaeology update is that it can always be expanded upon. Like its item pool can
Yeah.
always get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
The same with trims. That collection can always get bigger.
Yeah, that's exciting. And shards.
All the shirts.
That's what they're called.
Shards.
They're shards. They're
That
not
confused me
shards.
so much at first.
It's not. They're not shards. They're shards. Like they're spelled SHERDS.
Okay. Who actually
Shards.
said that?
You shirt.
Just that's what they're called.
Are you sure you have a shirt on you?
Oh gosh.
All right, does anyone have anything else to add?
Strip jungle wood.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like that.
That
It's
makes
just,
sense.
I don't like that block. No reason. Just don't like that block.